Mama Africa, whoa, is calling me. Yeah. So much distance to come.
This Promise No Promises, as a Caribbean artist, is my #1 artist.
Reggae artist. What do you mean? Big artist in Antigua, Eastern Caribbean.
Promises, no promises. Bad youth now. This youth days when no promise I sing this no band. I have no promise to listen.
Enough youth can hold the vibes. Just in the system, I pressure them life. I pressure them life. I pressure them. Now make them try you out.
Dancehall music. Another dancehall. It's the cheese. So when promise come, I say, my boy, say the more link, you know, of album, you know. The link, my man, I'm going to listen to the album and hear it. Trust me, I might type of music.
That's the album where they hit the market, hit the streets, hit it worldwide, around here and beyond. Promise No Promises, you understand? And my artist, to go to that, no more.
Album, a solid album, man. Just wait for touch the airwaves right now.
Yeah, praise God for life, you know? For everything within strength within that, you know? So on a mission here, you know, this to push forward this album. Do it like it's my first album, you know. Thing called No Can Do. My right is supposed to comprise of some 15 tracks, you know. Music with a message. Music with a meaning. Because over the years I found myself making music, you know. Music from my heart still, from my soul, you know, but at the same time trying to, you know, just create an excitement. You know, you want to see people happy and bouncing, and you want to get some forward and see people jump up and boom, boom, boom when them, you know. Yeah, so we've been making music like that for quite some time, but then recently, you know, some kind of calling, I don't know, you know, I don't wanna try to describe it in no kind of a manner or details, but in my understanding, in my sighting, you know, it's just somewhat of a calling to do something different, you know. So start working on this album with ZiggyBlacks. ZiggyBlacks, big up yourself, brother. I'm starting with some very strong influence from an artist that I met through ZiggyBlacks named Damas, you know. I also been getting some strength before that from a youngster called Brandon Brown, you know, producer, singer. So we started working on this project and, you know, started doing some what I call is lovers rap kind of thing, you know. But then after the first 1-2 lovers rap show, it's just a different kind of an inspiration start coming, you know. And the instrumentals were just calling the music out of me, you know. So here we are today, you know, with No Can Do. I guess them draw way out. You know, I go. So yeah, man, you know, for those who don't know, it's a straight reggae album. Straight reggae, 100% reggae. And to me, it's expressing somewhat the serious side of me, the better side of me, you know, I would say. Rastafari. So yeah, man, 15 tracks, 15 solid tracks. put out. You know, so people look forward for it. You know. I want to take some time to big up Mackless, Mackless Music Factory, you know, doing the mixes and masters for some of the tracks on the album. You know. You might wonder what is it that inspired this music? What is it that inspired the music? Well, the truth is the inspiration come from some from actual experience, some from, you know, things that you see around you, others around your experiences, you know. And then some of it is just a natural mystic, you know. Some of it you don't really even try to make it what it is, you just come and be that. So those are the ones that I am very, very keen to, you know, and watch with a serious eye, because them are the music now that just come out of you like say it's just a vessel there to do a thing, you know. Yeah man, well, if only I've been doing the music for quite some time, you know, some number of years. I don't even want to try to remember which years. You know. To me, the number of days don't really make sense. You know, it's the effect of the work and what effect the work has on society is what really matters. You know, we live in a society that very confused and confusing. In both respects, you know. Confusing to the sense that, you know, most people don't even have a clue what them dep on. Them just ride the wave, you know. It's like a surfboard out there in the big sea and them just hold on on it. You know? And them like it now with it too. It's just a dry ride. Wherever the tide go, them go. See me? You know, but that's the confused part of it, you know. People who don't make choices but love the fact that everything's chosen for them, you know. Follow the crowd, you know what I mean? It works and it's easy, you know. Everybody's wearing this, so we wear this. Everybody wearing that, so we wear that. You know, tone line. And then the confusing side of it too again, you know, is that the system in itself is so difficult to maneuver it. You know, it's like a trap. And people don't want to accept it, so them just, I guess, prefer the surfboard ride in the deep sea, you know. Just go with the tide. Yeah, so all them things there what the album, you know, No Can Do is really teaching and saying, you know, my perspective of things and life. You know, cause my way is you know, stand and fight. You know. Cause the order don't set for a long time. We don't need no guy to come in a suit and tie or no militia military uniform or nothing if you come tell you the thing don't set from long time. You know what I'm saying? So the ones that you will see come now and try to enforce a way on a populace or enforce a style on a populace are the same ones them that they try to break that order from long time. So yeah, the music even talk about that. You know what I mean? came. And it seems like enslavement and corruption was the captain in the ball game deep, you know. So yeah, I want my peoples to know, look out for me. Spiritual side of things, you know. Rastafari. Look out for the album No Can Do. You know what I mean? It's a ZiggyBlacks Productions 2014. You know, I want to big up all the people them that influence the thing. You know. Some simple people influence the music, man, you know. People that are not even really musicians. You know, cause I like to watch the lifestyles around me. You know what I mean? And I share the joy, I share the laughter, the smiles, you know. And I share the sorrow and the tears too, you know, because there is where the feeling at. There is where the feeling come from. And that is why you get inspired to really create a music with a far reaching, you know. You don't want to just reach this guy or that guy. You know what I mean? You don't want to reach that guy, you want to reach everybody. You know what I mean? You want to reach the people. You don't want to reach individuals. You know, because the truth is, you know, if the mind can be free, you know, it's a simple reason. It's because the mind just can't fathom the things around it. You just can't see what is around it. So your mind enslaved and entrapped. But that's with the freedom there, the music. So yeah, get the album No Can Do. Promise No Promise is 2014. And I was saying, I want to big up all the people that supported it. You know. I want to call individual names. I say, Yosef Stonewall, Joe Mikes, you know, Mario Carrington, them people there, you know, Wooden Foot. Mystic Beach Bar, you know, all the peoples that, you know, really take some time out to help develop it over the year, you know. And this album I want to dedicate it to peoples that, let me say what, people who've been working hard on a thing for a very long time, and for some reason you know you got it in you, but it's just not manifesting. You know what I mean? The hold on people them, the ones them that willing for hold on and hold the strain and keep going, you know. You don't see land mass yet, but we swim. You know what I mean? We don't just take the dry ride. You know what I mean? Hold the surfboard, yeah, but we swim in a direction and we keep a constant direction and a constant pace, you know. And you know what I mean? With your guidance, we are going to see land mass. So for them people there who me dedicate this album to, them people who've been working hard over the years, trying to create something, like, you know. Yeah. Remind me of myself, you know. So those are the ones I gotta, you know what I mean, in any kind of success that I may have, I dedicate it to them. I say, hold on, be strong, you know. Can't happen, man. Revolutionaries.
That can't work, no can do. Leave Rasta children alone. Now follow them. No, we now follow them. No. Hey, Mr. Soul Seeker, Soul Grabber, who you working for us?